Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Montrose, self-titled record from 1973. The record where we discovered Sammy Hagar for the first time. Is this the first action rock record? Discuss. Yes, it's a number of years before punk came out, so there's no punk influence here. But we're talking a record with no ballads, no sappy love lyrics. It's a straight-ahead rock and roll record and a classic. Is this still considered a cult classic? On Cleveland's classic rock radio, the only song they play from here is Rock Candy. I imagine other cities may play other songs from this record, as we'll discuss. But this didn't become platinum until 13 years after it was released. It came out in 73, didn't become platinum until 86. This, just a steady record based on repetition, like I'm adding to it with this video. We're going to rank the 8 songs here as our way to, praise this classic record. And what a record. As we'll discuss, this record. We're Montrose, Ronnie Montrose, the namesake. It wasn't Sammy Hagar's band, it was Ronnie Montrose band. Ronnie was doing some session work for a year or two before he formed his band. What was the main record that got a record company to say, give him a contract? Was his work on Edgar Renner, You Only Come Out at Night. The 2 classic songs that survive for us is Free Ride, but mostly Frankenstein, the instrumental. And Ronnie Montrose was the lead guitar player on this record. That gave him the cachet. Okay, form a band, let's see what you can do. And what he did was arguably the first riff-based party record. Coming in a half hour. That was the template for a band that Sammy Hagar would later join, Halen. Party lyrics, riff-based, half hour, same producer as the Montrose debut record, Templeman. It's the basis for what we later got with Van Halen, with the David Lee Roth years. So, just one more thing. You wonder, why is there only one record we're talking about? Well, Ronnie Montrose was more than a riff guy. He played fusion jazz before this. He played fusion jazz after this. So, while he didn't say so in so many words, clearly, he did not want to be a simplistic riff guitar god. He wanted to be an artist. So on Paper Money, the follow-up, it wasn't all riff music. They tried different kinds of music. Didn't connect. That's why you don't hear about Paper Money. And after Paper Money, Sammy Hagar left Montrose, started his solo career, which was not much more than a cult career until the 80s, when he had a hit with I Can't Drive 55. Before that, he was just plugging away, mid-level solo band guy. He wasn't a superstar. Of course, Montrose did keep the Montrose band going for a while yet. And, keep the record company happy. He tried to give him a riff or two here and there. And a little bit of sleaze. Ladies and gentlemen, my first Montrose purchase. Can you tell why? Jump on it. Too subtle? Back cover. Too subtle? Okay. But Montrose, Ronnie, became more of an artist towards the end. Formed Kama, did more fusion jazz, and pretty much rejected the simplistic, I would say perfect. A snob would say simplistic. Me and you, this is a perfect record. Doesn't need no highfalutin whatever. Give me a basic riff and pound into the ground. Hell yeah. So, shall we get to the 8 songs and my preference? In the comments, give your preference for order of these 8 songs. Like choosing between children. They're all great songs, all of them. But this is the exercise. I'm not just here saying this is a great record. This is not a review. It's a 52-year-old record. Of course it's flipping great. That's why we're talking about it. We are going to rank these 8 songs. Play nice. We all have different opinions. Number 8. Good Rocking Tonight. The only cover on the record. And it was originally a 1947 jump blues number by Roy Brown. And a while later, Elvis covered the song. And then Montrose, which really does a hell of a rock and roll version. This ain't jump blues Montrose is doing here. Oh no. It's rock and roll, all right. About 10 years later, after Montrose, Robert Plant and the Honey Trippers Project did another version of Good Rockin' Tonight, closer to the original version by Roy Brown. Great song. Opening track goes side 2, as it should be, maybe. Excuse me. But it's the one cover. They had another song in them. Paper Money had at least one song that belonged on this record. only one or two songs that would belong on the classic debut. Damn good song. I'm going to make it number 8. Number 7. One Thing on My Mind. The Good Time song. That's basically what the lyrics are about. Let's go have a good time, honey. I got one thing on my mind. Dress up. We're going out. One thing on my mind. Mid-tempo song with a lot of balls, a lot of attitude, and it's a great song, co-written by Hagar and Montrose. A third guy contributed something. I don't know who the guy is. Great song, but number 7. Number 6. Another mid-tempo song. You would think a song, an album I'm praising this much would have mid-tempo anything? They do. No ballads. Absolutely not. But a nice, ballsy mid-tempo song? Hell yeah. Number 6, I Don't Want It. And co-written by Hagar and Montrose. Just Hagar's listing the things he doesn't want as a young man. This is 52 years ago. Sammy Hagar was a bit younger 52 years ago, right? Prayer hurts my knees. Among the things, I don't want it. Prayer, it hurts my knees. Flowers makes me sneeze. Cool song, good attitude for a young man. Number 6. Now we're getting the meat of it. Number 5, the lead-off track. The lead-off track is my number 5. Rock the Nation. Ronnie Montrose by himself wrote this. Absolutely kicking your ass. Absolutely kicking your ass. Riff, lyric, gonna go out there and rock the nation. And they did. And it's a hell of a song. Absolutely perfect song. Great song to lead off this record. But I prefer 4 other songs. You may disagree. Disagree in the comments, would you? But Rock the Nation is my number 5 track. Number 4. Ooh. This may get some of you. Space Station number 5 is my number 4 song. Written by Hagar and Montrose. It's cool. Boy, howdy, it's a cool damn song. If that doesn't get you going and run through a wall, I don't know what to do with you. You're dead. You're dead inside. I don't know what to do with you. Space Station number 5 is wonderful. I think the only reason I listed number 4 is the Space Station lyrics. Space and time making love. Great lyric. Great song. A little highfalutin. Is that a little highfalutin for us? For a party record? Hell of a party song. Hell of a groove. Hell of a riff. Hell of a vocal. But space travel? Discuss. Excellent song. Absolutely gets under my skin every time. But 3 others beats it out for me. That's number 4. Number 3, the last song on the record, written by Sammy Hagar by himself. Part of the reason Montrose didn't keep momentum after Sammy Hagar left, because Sammy was writing. He could write a song by himself. Make It Last is a hell of a statement. And no matter your age, you think 12 was the age, you think 25 would be the age, you think 64. Screw you, Sammy. I'm 64 right now. When's the best time to have fun? Time is now. Always now. Make it last. Lord knows Sammy kept to that credo all these years later. He lived this song. Now's the time to go have fun. Make it last. Brilliant song. Kind of mid-tempo. But, damn. It's just the balls to it. Just the balls to it. Absolutely brilliant. Make it last. Oh, did I mention this on YouTube? Don't sit there and go, I don't remember these songs. Go on YouTube. Montrose, self-titled. It's there. Create your own opinion. Here, Make It Last. Brilliant. Number 2. Another song Sammy Hagar wrote by himself. Bad Motor Scooter. Brilliant. He's a friend of your dad. He was a young man then. Now he is your dad or granddad, but okay. Bad Motor Scooter. Hell of an intro by Ronnie on the guitar. Hell of a riff. Hell of a groove. You can't, if you're not running through a wall for this, don't know what to do with you. Don't know. You're dead inside. Turn it in. Turn in your man card. Turn your person card. Even a woman. I'm not familiar with the why women don't want to listen to a song and make them run through a wall. I have no idea. It's different biology, yes. I understand. It's a testosterone thing. But Bad Motor Scooter, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. In the context of 1973, nothing was like this in 1973. Brilliant. If this is an action rock, I don't know what to do with you. It's not heavy metal. It's not death metal. It's not this metal, that metal. It's action rock. It's hard rock. It makes you run through a wall. Bad Motor Scooter is my number 2. Number 1, you familiar with the album? Rock Candy is number 1. As a band composition, Rock Candy is a song I knew before anything else. It's the only song that was played on Cleveland radio, is Rock Candy. As it should, other songs should be played on the radio. Why not Bad Motor Scooter? Why not Rock the Nation? Why not Why not all 8 of these songs? All 8 of these songs belong on the radio. Maybe in your town, they play all 8 songs. To this day. They should. Cleveland, to make the nut. Just Rock Candy makes the nut. Only song I knew. I did not find this until sometime in the 80s. And really did not, appreciate it. Because, I threw it on, listened once or twice. But in the 90s is when I went, holy crap. You hear this? Rock Candy was the only thing I knew going in. And Rock Candy is brilliant. Brilliant lyric, great sleaze. Hard, sweet, and sticky. Young, sweet, and sticky. You know what sticky means, don't you, boys and girls? Yes, you do. Rock Candy. It's mid-tempo. You don't confuse it for a ballad. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a love song. No, it's a lust song is what it is. Rock Candy. It's brilliant. If you don't know Rock Candy by Montrose, go on YouTube. That's your homework assignment. Listen to Rock Candy. Come back. Does Uncle Richard have a point? Yes, I do. You don't go for that, I don't know what to do with you. Absolute brilliant record. Everyone should have this in their record collection. Every red-blooded male. Oh, but I like Van Halen with Hagar in it. How can you not have this? This is the template. Oh, but I prefer David Lee Roth's Van Halen template. Is it better than the Van Halen records? Discuss. Doesn't have sappy, well, they have songs in the 40s, from the 40s on Van Halen, David Lee Roth records, but they don't rock it. But Ice Cream Man and Roy Rogers' theme, all that silliness. No. Montrose does a 1947 song, they make it into hard rock. That, in my book, makes this equal to anything by Van Halen, and probably better than most of Van Halen, especially those with Hagar on vocals. Too many ballads, too much love bullshit. Rock. Will you rock, please? That's what gets me going. I went through my phase younger of, oh, love it. Rock. Just rock. That's your commission. Rock stars of the day. Just rock. No one's playing ballad BS on radio right now. You're a rock band, rock. Just rock. That's my opinion. You like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. And leave a comment. What's your memories of the debut Montrose self-titled record? What's your order of the 8 songs? What's your favorite 8? You order the 8 songs, top to bottom or bottom to up, whatever you want. Or just go up the top of your head. What's your favorite 2 or 3? Do what you want. I don't enforce rules here. I try not to. If it lays in action rock, garage rock, and classic and legacy bands, come here to Action Rock Corner. We're going to have it for you. And remember, keep your music fresh. And since, at least in Cleveland, you don't hear this on the radio, that plane played through a PA sporting event, this is still pretty damn fresh after 52 years. And fresh should be important to us. Fresh music is as important as fresh food. And have fun with your music. We'll talk again soon. Have fun.